Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to All Round Total Discussion. Today we are going to discuss language shift in different communities. This is an important topic because many minority languages are disappearing around the world. We will explore the reasons behind language shift, its consequence, and possible solutions. Each participant will answer different questions and share their options respectfully. Feel free or agree or disagree. But always explain your ideas. Let's begin with our first question. Raquel, what does language shift mean and what does it happen?
Language shift happens when a community gradually stops using its traditional language and starts speaking another one instead. This usually occurs because people believe the new language offers better opportunities for education, employment, or social acceptance. In my opinion, language shift is not only about communication, but also about adapting to social and economic changes. Pardon.
Thank you, Raquel. Kelly, why do some communities stop speaking their native language?
Hello. I think there are many reasons. Sometimes parents choose not to teach their children their native language because they want them to succeed in school or find better jobs. In other case, minority language receive little support from governments or educational institutions. As a result, younger generations prefer using more domined language.
Excellent point. Fernanda, how does globalization influence in language shift?
Globalization has both positive and negative effects. On one hand, it connects people from different countries through business, education, and technology. And on the other hand, it encourages the use of international language like English, Spanish, or Mandarin, making smaller language less common. Therefore, many communities slowly abandon their traditional languages.
Sorry. Milka, schools help preserve minority language. Why or why not?
Okay, absolutely. Schools play a fundamental role because children spend many hours learning there. If schools include bilingual education and teach local history and traditions, students will value their cultural identity more, and education can become one of the strongest tools to protect endangered languages.
Now I'd like to continue with another question. Raquel, what happens to a culture when its language disappears?
Mm. Well, I think that when a language disappears, much more than words are lost. Traditional stories, songs, customs, beliefs, and ancestral knowledge may disappear as well. Language is closely connected to identity, so losing it means losing an important part of community's history.
Thank you. Kelly, should the government invest more money in projecting engaged language?
Yes, I strongly believe they should. Governments can finance bilingual schools, publish books in indigenous languages, support cultural festivals, and create educational programs. These actions help community preserve their linguistic heritage for future generations.
Okay, good point. Fernanda, how can young people help keep their ancestral language alive?
Young people can speak their native language at home, create videos on social media, and write stories, record interview with elders, and participate in cultural events. And technology give young people many opportunities to promote their language in creative ways.
Milka, is speaking a global language like English more important than preserving local language?
I don't think one language is more important than another. Learning English is useful because it opens international opportunities, but preserving local language is equally important because they represent culture, history, identity, and we can be multilingual and appreciate both global and local languages.
Raquel, can technology help save encourage language? How?
Definitely. Mobile applications, online dictionaries, educational websites, podcasts, and social media platforms can make minority languages more accessible. Digital resources also help younger generations learn their ancestral language in an interesting and modern way.
Okay. Finally, Kelly, what can families do to prevent the language loss?
Families are the first teachers of any language. Parents and grandparents should speak their native language with children every day. Tell traditional stories, sing songs, and celebrate cultural traditions. If families stop using the language, it becomes much harder to preserve it.
Thank you, Kelly. Does anyone want to add something before we finish?
Yes, I agree with Kelly because families are essential. Even if schools teach English, the language, children need to practice it at home to become fluent.
I agree with Fernanda. I also think technology and education should work together. Young people are more motivated when they can learn through apps, videos, and games.
That's true. In addition, communities should organize cultural events where people can use their native language naturally. Practice is very important for language preservation.
Exactly. If everyone participates, including families, schools, and governments, and young people, endangered language will have a better chance of surviving.
Thank you, everyone, for your valuable ideas and active participation. Today, we learned that the language shift happens for many social, economic, and educational reasons. We also discussed that the government, school, family, technology, and young people all have important role in protecting minority language. Preserving language means preserving culture, identify, and history. Every language has value, and by working together, we can help ensure that this language continue to be spoken by future generations. Thank you all for your attention. I have a great day. Goodbye.